What's going on, everyone? So you have the New York Knicks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals. And the person that this might be best for is LeBron James. So you have both the Knicks as well as the Cavs as two teams linked in a potential LeBron acquisition. A lot of fans and stuff like that, a lot of people going around saying that they want, LeBron to the Knicks on a vet minimum. I don't see it personally. Never say never. But I personally think he either stays with the Lakers, he goes to Cleveland, or he retires. I don't buy him going. So you have the Clippers, you have the Warriors, the Knicks, and the Cavs. Those are the four teams that are heavily linked. Shams even recently said that basically every contending team has interest in LeBron, especially at a discount type thing, right? He has his options. I just personally don't really buy anyone other than the Lakers, the Cavs, and the thing, especially for a vet minimum, right? Because if LeBron's going to take a vet minimum, the only two teams that I think he could realistically take a vet minimum from, and there'll always be noise attached to everything, but you can justify easily is the Lakers, because it's he's been there longer than he's been anywhere, or Cleveland. Where it's he's a kid from Akron. Right, he's doing his farewell tour, right? Him going to say the Knicks lose in the NBA Finals, it's oh, see, look, he's bandwagon to a team that, just missed so he could be there. Whether you believe that or not, that'll be the noise, right? That'll be the distraction. Now, if you work out a sign and trade or something like that, then yeah, that's different. But the Lakers are in no position. Lakers don't have to do that, right? I see so much oh, they go do that. Lakers are not going to jeopardize their cap space to move off of LeBron. It just doesn't make sense for Lakers, right? So all parties need to be in agreement here, right? And you can make the argument, if LeBron's going to take a vet minimum, he might as well stay with the Lakers, because the Lakers will have the second most cap space in basketball and can build out a contender in order to, help LeBron stay in LA. He's with his family, all that stuff. But the reason it's good for him between the Knicks and the Cavs is under the assumption that those reports are true and that LeBron would have interest going to either of those teams. As long as neither of those teams win the championship, because that's another caveat, right? As long as neither of those teams win the championship, LeBron could easily go to either of those teams, and if he takes them over the top, guess what? He's getting all the glory. Yeah, it's Donovan Mitchell's team now. LeBron, you didn't win until LeBron got there. Hey, it's Jalen Brunson's team now. You didn't win until LeBron got there. It's just, you have that narrative. LeBron comes in, saves the day. Oh, and something that I've talked about, the argument for the Knicks and him going to the Knicks is legacy. Right? I see so many people that are oh, well, he's a billionaire, he doesn't need the money. Well, one, you don't become a billionaire, taking the minimum amount of money that you can get, right? One. But the only reason it makes sense for LeBron to continue to play basketball outside of he just loves the game, but the only reason it makes sense for him to continue at this age and at this stage of his career is legacy, right? Winning championships, playing for championships, and the argument would be, if he goes to the Knicks and wins a championship, that's arguably the biggest moment in his career, because you have the Knicks, who is one of the biggest names in sports. Period. The literal mecca of basketball, as it's called, hasn't won a championship in LeBron's lifetime. He goes to the Knicks. Not only does he continue the trend of winning every place he's gone, but to be the difference maker, he'll get all the credit. Right? Even if Jalen Brunson wins Finals MVP and all that stuff, what will be the conversation? The Knicks hadn't won until LeBron got there, right? So again, if you're LeBron, you're looking at this going as long as the Knicks don't win the championship, I'm good. Right? Assuming he actually does want to go there, which again I don't really buy, but let's again entertain it. So if he's yeah, I actually, I do want to go there, because if the Knicks win the championship, no shot. Because now at that point, guess what everyone's going to say? Like, they didn't need you. You're bandwagoning, you're jumping. Like, if the next place he goes to, whether he stays with the Lakers, he goes to Cleveland, whatever, that's probably his last run. Like, he's probably not jumping to another team after that. So wherever he goes, he needs to make sure like that it makes sense and is part of the farewell tour. Because again, if he's on a farewell tour and all the conversation is, oh, LeBron went to the team that just won the championship, he's rain hopping, he's rain chasing, oh my God, Jordan would never, like, you start getting all that noise, guess what? Like, it's a distraction. So if you're the Lakers, you're in your best interest to, one, or not the Lakers, sorry, the Knicks. if you're the Knicks, your best interest, or not best interest, but if you don't win the championship, then LeBron now makes sense to go there. Same thing with Cleveland, right? Again, not best interest. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a moment. I meant, like, whatever the end result is for either of those teams. Like, one of those two teams are going to lose in the conference finals. Let's say it's Cleveland. Ooh, now I can go there, right? But now both of those teams are contenders in the conference final, or in the East. I mean, Knicks just went to 2 straight conference finals. So either team is good enough to get out of the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference is an easier place to get out of. And on top of that, you're LeBron James, you're going to get all the, like, so that would, again, be the argument. So, I mean, the LeBron might win either way. Because honestly, and I could be completely wrong, I don't think either of these teams beat the Spurs or the Thunder. I don't think either of these teams make it actually win the championship. One of them is going to make the finals. Either the Cavs or the Knicks are going to make the finals, obviously. But I don't think either of them beat whoever makes it out between the Spurs and the Thunder. I don't. So that's why I think LeBron has got to be licking his chops if the rumors are serious about him potentially departing to one of those teams, because it's like, I could go to the Knicks, and if they either lose in the conference finals or lose in the NBA finals, now I get to be the hero. Now I get to come and all that stuff. Right? And look, you win in New York, guess what? No one's going to say anything. Like, I see so many people, oh, New York fans don't want him. Yeah, you don't want him until he's there. You wanted him all those years ago, right? Now, all of a sudden, you don't want him. I guarantee you, when he's there and you're winning championships or a championship, everyone will be praising LeBron and talking about how LeBron is, oh my God, he really is the GOAT, right? Like, New York fans hate LeBron right now until he's hoisting Larry O'Brien in their city for the first time in 50 years. It's how it goes. Like, it's how it works, right? So we'll see how it works. But anyways, always, this is a discussion. I pass the question to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out. It's me enjoy these types of videos. Truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.